Nicole Arbours, congratulations, you're the most embarrassing thing to happen to Canada since Justin Bieber. Hey dinosaurs, so if you have yet to see the atrocity of a video that is Dear Fat People, a bunch of YouTubers have been making responses to it, from Sexy Phil, Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson, Mr. Repsion, Daily Grace, Lacey Green, and so many more. And I didn't really know if I should bother to put my 2 cents in since so many people have been talking about it, but after I saw the video on Monday, I was about to film a completely different video that isn't about this at all, but after I watched it, I felt like shit. And it made me feel really bad about myself, and for the rest of the day I didn't end up doing anything. And this entire week I've been thinking about wanting to post a video, but this video has been driving me crazy, and I figured that if I could make a response video and just help one dinosaur out and make them feel a little less crap after watching that video, then there's a reason for me to make this video. And even though I know she's a troll who just wants views, bad views are not the same thing as good views. So even though I'm making this video, it's not necessarily positively helping her. I'm going to start out by saying the one thing I do agree with in her video, which is the body positive movement has made people more positive and comfortable and happy with their bodies, and I truly believe that at any size from 0 to 22 to whatever you are, you should be happy with your body, be comfortable in your body, and feel sexy with your body. With that in mind, while you do feel all of these positive emotions about your body, you should never still be content with your body. I feel like as humans, we can always improve, and that goes for any body type. We can do things to make our bodies healthier or our minds healthier. If you are living a lifestyle that is, you know, eating very unhealthy, or getting really stressed out, or being really hurtful to yourself by like saying negative things to yourself in your head or out loud, or self-harming, you know, all of these types of things need to stop, and you can't be content when there's so much more we can do every single day to improve ourselves. But with that being said, on your journey to improving yourself and becoming a better you need to be happy with the person you are now. But besides that, I don't agree with anything else you have to say. Thanks, but no thanks.
Fat shaming is not a thing. Fat people made that up. That's the race card with no race.
Fat shaming is definitely a thing, and in my opinion, so is skinny shaming. And I did a video responding to All About That Bass where I talk about my opinions on skinny shaming. But just specifically for fat shaming for this video, a person who is fat, who has the exact same resume as someone who is skinny, and has the exact same academic achievements and everything else, they will not be picked over the skinny person just because they're fat. That is fat shaming.
And if there's people watching this with a specific health condition, this is not aimed at you.
Except this video is aimed at every fat person. You don't know if I have a thyroid problem, if my mother just died, if I have PTSD from getting raped and eating is my only way of coping from it, or if I just lost 50 pounds. You don't know anything about my physical or mental health by looking at me. Don't act like you do.
Yeah, but I couldn't fit into a store. That's discrimination.
No. That means you're too fat and you should stop eating.
I have 2 things I have to say about this. Number 1, you're promoting eating disorders. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's what that statement is doing. And number 2, when you are in a depressed mental state, or you are self-conscious about your body, you have anorexia, bulimia, body dysmorphic disorder, or anxiety, or really just anything that makes you feel self-conscious about your body, when you hear the words stop eating, you don't take it as a joke, you take it literally. Whenever they go to Victoria's Secret and they don't fit into their yoga pants, or they go to Abercrombie and Fitch and don't fit into that tank top, and they don't feel beautiful and they don't know what to do to change, and they actually stop eating, I mean, words like that help to push them to the brink. And on top of it, you're not only just saying something that is putting a negative idea in people's minds, you're also reaffirming people's worst thoughts and fears. And it's not just a comment to someone who's suffering with these types of mental disorders. And sometimes, and this might sound overdramatic, but when you are leaning towards, you know, suicide, and someone says stop eating, well, I can't stop eating. So should I just stop living? Because that's the only way I'll be happy.
Fat shaming. Who came up with that? That's fucking brilliant. Yes, shame people who have bad habits until they fucking stop. Fat shaming. If we offend you so much that you lose weight, I'm okay with that.
If you really think you can encourage someone to lose weight by fat shaming them, you really need to gain some weight in your brain. There are studies that prove that fat shaming makes people gain weight. The only thing you're doing is encouraging eating disorders, decreasing people's self-esteem, and validating people's negative thoughts about themselves. So pretty much, you're doing absolutely nothing positive.
You really think if enough of you hashtag something bad for you, it makes it okay?
The hashtag Your Body is Beautiful movement is what Alcohol Anonymous is to recovering addicts. People who are in need, who have low self-esteem, who do not feel like they are worth anything and they're at their lowest point in their life, and find people who are there to support them and encourage them, regardless of if you have cellulite, stretch marks, scars, freckles, beauty marks, or whatever is on your body that makes you feel like it isn't beautiful. Whether you're 100 pounds or 300 pounds, you deserve to feel beautiful, you deserve to feel loved, you deserve to know you have worth, and you deserve to feel sexy in the skin you are in. And although this movement has not personally helped me, this kind of movement is so powerful. It shows that regardless if you look like Trisha Paytas, Oprah Winfrey, Kathy Griffin, or A-dubs, your body is absolutely stunning in its natural form. And I mean, at the end of the day, I would rather see a group of girls who look like that than a copied and pasted of Taylor Swift. Which, don't get me wrong, I love T Swift, and if I don't say that, I'll probably get my video taken down. But, I mean, there's only one T Swift for a reason, and there's only one Blair for a reason.
Oh look, it's Fat Family, and Jabba the Sun sits right beside me.
You're legit making fun of a little kid like middle schoolers did to me when you're in your 30s. Get your shit together. So dinosaurs, please remember that the number on the scale does not define you. It does not show your worth, how many people love you, how needed you are in this world, your health. Your weight is not equal to your worth. And even if you're skinny or fat, you should love yourself, be happy with your life and your body, and feel sexy. Bye, dinosaurs. Roar! Also, everybody knows you're a Jenna Marbles, Trisha Paytas wannabe, except Jenna Marbles is actually funny, and Trisha Paytas actually leaves her comments open when she's trolling.